Hey there, Morbid Maniacs. It's time for another spooky video. And for tonight's spooky video, I'm going to be reading off not one, but two of my subscribers' stories. Before I get into this video, I just wanted to say that if you have a creepy paranormal story of your own, I always have an email in the description box where you can send it in if you'd like for it to be shared or featured in one of my videos. I love hearing your stories. I love being able to share them with all my other subscribers. And tonight we are going to be telling the stories of Ken and Mike. I'd like to say thank you first of all to both of you for sharing your stories with me and for all your support. It really means the world to me. Okay, I'm going to start off with Ken's story. First two happened when I was around 10. I was in my room sleeping when all of a sudden I hear heartbeats. They are getting louder and louder until I couldn't take it anymore. So I yelled out, "Stop," and they stopped. Next morning, my mom tells me my grandmother passed during the night. Second story. We were in Georgia visiting my aunt and uncle. My brother and I were sleeping in the living room. I woke in the middle of the night and saw a little girl standing straight up, looking towards the ceiling. So I wake my brother so he can see her, and he sees nothing. After a few minutes of arguing, he still sees nothing, and so I go back to sleep. The next morning, my aunt tells us her friend passed during the night. The next story is a UFO story. He says, my mom, dad, and I spent one Christmas in North Carolina. We rented a condo. We were on the 3rd floor. Our back deck overlooked the ocean. On Christmas Day at 5:35 p.m., I go on the back deck to look at the ocean. As soon as I got outside, I noticed a bright light in the east. It looked like a full moon, but it was shrinking quickly. As it was shrinking, it still looked like the moon. I saw it for about 30 seconds, and it disappeared. The next story. I was in my room sleeping when all of a sudden, I heard all these loud hammering and sawing noises coming from under my bed. It sounded like something from a cartoon. I jumped out of bed and slept in the living room. He said he took a nap in his room at 2:30, woke up at 3, looked up at my ceiling and saw a face. It was there for 3 seconds and then it was gone. The next day the same exact thing happens. I am taking a nap at the same time, wake up at the exact same time, see the exact same face on my ceiling. I was taking a tour of the Lizzie Borden house. I was the only one on the tour. I was in one of the bedrooms, and I asked the tour guide if she ever saw a ghost. Right after I asked her that, the door slowly creaked open, and I saw a shadow person out of the corner of my eye. I toured the Lizzie Borden house 5 times. The last time I was there, I saw a ghost in the basement, and I took a picture of it. I'm assuming that Ken has had a lot of paranormal experiences, quite like myself. I've had quite a few, but that was very interesting. Thank you so much, Ken, for sharing your story with me. And now I'm going to get into Mike's story. Sorry if you guys can hear the lawnmower, by the way. I don't know why. It's like there's never any noises or anything outside, and then like the second I go to start filming there is a lawnmower, which appears in the background, so just try to ignore that. One time I was looking at my Inventing the Abbots poster. While I was looking at it, the people in the poster started to look at each other and started to talk to each other. And then they all started to look at me. While I was looking, I saw this blood pressure on this guy's arm, and it started to squeeze the arm, and it kept squeezing until the arm exploded and the blood went all over my poster. I freaked out and threw it away. My other poster I had was an airplane. I was looking at it, and all of a sudden I seen people going to the airplane, and the stairs were like escalators. The passengers were going up on it, and they started to move around and talk to each other. And I was scared, so I threw it away too. So there was Mike's story. That's actually kind of scary. I mean, I believe you because I've seen quite a lot of creepy stuff in my day. Wow, I would have probably threw the posters away too. But once again, thank you, Ken and Mike, for sharing your stories with me. And like I said, if you guys are interested in sharing your own paranormal story, I have an email in the description box below where you can send it in to me and I will feature it in one of my videos. But let me know what you guys think, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big ol' thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already and become Morbid Maniac. Be sure to hit that bell notification, that way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. I post daily sexy content on my OnlyFans account. So if you were interested, the link is always in the description box below, so you can go check that out. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next one.